morning, everyone. Anthony, Wall Street Trader, 11:14 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sunday, December 12th, 2021. This is not financial advice, it's educational. Click the subscribe, share the video. Click the thumbs up. We're here to talk about Ethereum, ETH. So let's take a look at it. All right, I'm going to zoom out a little more. All right, so we are now still almost back in the channel, still below it. Certainly pulled back quite a bit. However, we are still over this line, the blue line of support, and it continues to be that way. It is roughly around 39.59. So we do want to get back over the channel. Current resistance is around 42.90 in its current form. This will get harder and harder as these two coalescing lines of resistance come into play. However, if we do blow past these two coalescing lines of resistance, this thing should rocket straight up because you need enough force to get through two walls versus one. And by the time you plow through both, with all that force, your velocity will be much faster. So that's how that works. In the meantime, we're going to flip over to ETH Bitcoin. Where are we? Well, we are right at smack dab at the bottom of this channel. We talked about a possible pullback. I didn't expect it to go down this quickly, but a certain rounding out was expected. But this thing kind of came down like a falling knife. But we do still have that area of support. So we do have it right over here. And the current area of support is around 8,000. We are at 81.15, so almost about 1%, maybe a little more than that, of support away. So resistance is now up here. Let me just move this a little longer. Resistance, obviously, very far away, around 9,000. Good 10% or more from here. Now let's go over to, I think we're going to wind up bouncing here. But anything's possible. If we start coming down past the support area, we could be in for a little bounce off of this 73.15, which would be a pretty large drop. Okay, and that's a 10% drop, to be clear. Let's look over at Bitcoin, US dollar. We're still starting to see resistance here going back. Currently, 46.6 is the area of resistance. We're currently at 49.5, so we've pulled up pretty nicely. We do have this bullish broadening wedge in turquoise. If we get past that resistance line at 53.727, or I would call it 54, I think we start resuming our spike up. I would call it more of a spike up to 68K. I think that would be testament that this broadening wedge is done, and then we start making our money move back. So that's what we want to see. Bitcoin dominance also starting to tear up here. This is pretty good. I think it sets the table because in this leg of our uptrend here, this was kind of where fear stopped and then we started pulling up. And we're pulling up on the Bitcoin dominance because new capital is coming into Bitcoin. Bitcoin's going up in value as well as Bitcoin dominance. So that typically means people are planting more new capital into Bitcoin, which makes this pair interesting. So in this leg here, this was more fear-driven going from December 8th into the 10th, but now starting to come up based on, I guess, new optimism on Bitcoin. But we are running into Sunday night, so, kind of keep your eye on that. But right now, Bitcoin looking for the bounce. I think we could bounce because this bad boy right here on ETH Bitcoin could easily bounce. And if it bounces, we should get a nice bounce off of this pair, hopefully getting us over this resistance area at 42.92. Talk soon.